Hello, vinyl community. This is Jim here. Eller Jim, som vi säger i Sweden. Uh, this is a contest response to tunes from the man cave. He has an awesome channel. He had learned, teach me a lot about jazz. I'm a blues guy myself, so I have been thinking of expanding and beginning to listen to more jazz. So I think his channel is awesome. Sorry, I'm a little bit have a cold right now, so I'm nursing you with some beer. Woo! Wait, we had 5 questions and a bonus question. The first question was an album that reminds you of family, and I'm chosen to show an album that reminds me of my father. He passed away in '95. So I borrowed this before I was more into Elvis than I'm now. Now I'm not such a big Elvis fan, but back in the days I was a big Elvis fan, and I borrowed this from him, Elvis, "Love Me Tender." I borrowed this a little bit before he passed away from cancer. And after he passed away, I kept it as a momentum. Is very wrong to say, but what's the right say in English? Like a memory of my father. He was a bit of an Elvis fan. He also liked a Swedish dance band, and that kind of music I really don't like. It's hard to describe it. And the second question was an album that reminds you of your children, or if you don't have any children, that an album that reminds you of your childhood. And that album is playing right now. Corey Harris, "Greens from the Garden." The album is called. Sorry for the glare. If this is only available on, far as I know, only on CD, I would love that they release it on the vinyl. I would really Tanto jumped on it. Because this is an awesome record. It has a little bit of blues, a little bit Caribbean, French, Louisiana feel of it. A little bit playful. Is on this. It's an awesome record, an alligator. And the third question was, what do you like to drink when you listen to records? And my preferred is also as you Chris, is beer. Cheers. This is a local beer, South Plains Brewing Company. Just Zombie Sazon from here in Malmö, Sweden. They're really good. And my other go-to drink is Irish whiskey. This is my one of my favorite Irish whiskey, Redbreast, 12-year-old single pot still. This is an awesome Irish whiskey. Sorry for the glare, but and the fourth question was, I think if I remember right, the question was show a favorite record from your favorite genre. I have right now. I have two shares. Right now I have two favorite genres. Blues and psych, and I thought that many of the other ones maybe show psych, so I'm going to show some of my favorite blues records. The first one is on Vanguard, Stand Back. Here comes Charlie Musselwhite's Southside Band on Vanguard. It's Charlie Musselwhite on harmonica and vocal, R.V. Mandel on guitar, Barry Goldberg on piano and organ, Bob Anderson on bass, and Fred Bello Jr. on drums. Fred Bello Jr. he also played a lot with Muddy Waters. Sorry. Another favorite blues. This is more maybe blues rock, but this is East West with the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, with one of my favorite guitarists of all time, Mike Bloomfield. Here we have Paul Butterfield. Here we have with Jerome Arnold. His brother was a famous harmonica player, Billy Boy Arnold. And here you have Elvin Bishop and Billy Davenport on the drums. I showed this in my last video, but a great record you can't show it too many times. This is Mississippi Fred McDowell. I don't play no rock and roll. Awesome record. And now for the piano resistance. I think you also would like to have this record, Chris. This is one of my gems in my collection. an original of Shepherd Jack Dupree, Blues from the Gutter on Atlantic. This is, I think, a masterpiece. It's on the Black Atlantic label. I think it's funny that it, down here it stands unbreakable, but I would definitely not try to break this record to test that out because it's one of my favorites. Diddy wa diddy, diddy wa diddy. Can anybody tell me what diddy wa diddy means? Tell me diddy wa diddy. Can anyone tell me what diddy wa diddy means? And the fifth question was show me a record and tell me a good story about it. But I think I'm going to make a spin on that one and show you a book with what I think is a good, little bit of a good. A story about how I got it. On the Swedish eBay Tradera, I have notifications on some things. And one morning I woke up and the first thing I watched what the notification was, and and this one came up. Acid Archives for 150 Swedish crowns. I think that's about $15, about $15, and the last book before this on Tradera went for 1,000 Swedish crowns. So I got really lucky on this one. I almost shit my pants when I saw that, and I really jumped on it, and it looked almost brand spanking new. I can't find much wrong with it, with this with it. I wonder it was a buy it now for 150 crowns, so I was happy as it could be. And the bonus question was, tell me a story about Vinyl Karma. I have several that I have tipped a friend of about great records, but I would like to tell you about this one on Fat Possum. It was same time as the same time as my favorite record store got in the 100. He got in. He bought a blues collection of 100 LPs, and when I came in, he was changing the jackets. I think this is called a jacket in English. Plastficka in Swedish, if anyone wonders. But anyways, I think 100 jackets change. He stood there, and I thought of I can help him. So I began to help him change jackets on the LPs and put on the price stickers. And when I was going to sorry again, it's like I got the Gobi Desert in my throat. Maybe some beer will change that. So when I was going to pay for the records, the blues records I was going to go home with, I got this for free. Elmo Williams and Husiki Early, Takes One to Know One on Fat Possum. It's an awesome Fat Possum record. It's got with an instrumental that's called Insane Instrumental, and it's really insane. And that was question, but as I said, but I don't have the only yes record I have. I'm going to tip you off because I maybe you don't have heard about this artist. It's with a jazz artist from Ethiopia, and his name is Malatu Azteke. This is an awesome record from '74. An original of this goes for I think about $2,000. So that would be an awesome find. But thank you for all the yes tips, Chris, and everybody. Have a great day.